my gosh, guys, this is crazy. Alright, so it looks like what they did is so they got rid of the snappy movement, like in our console, I'd say. Sprint, you can also sprint without a stamina, albeit more slowly. If your stamina's full, you'll run faster than a Sanzo for a short while, allowing you to charge the enemy or run for cover a bit better. You can also sprint while crouched or prone. And if you have a bayonet in your rifle melee with you can charge down your foe with a burst of speed. Okay. Okay, I think that's way better than Isanzo, because I think Isanzo did the bayonet really good. It's a great weapon, but it's just so slow, and it's probably one of the most useless things in the game. Like, once you run out of ammo, especially if you don't have riflemen planting ammo down, and you're just using bayonet, like in your long kill streak, yeah. And I think also, just in general, since it's a bolt action rifle, the bayonets were a bit choppy for you having a really second chance, which I think for some people is good. I like the slower shooter gameplay, but it definitely allowed for a lot more advantageous moments for a certain side. Especially if it's like, I get it, like if you have a Luger, it's not even fair, but the difference is like, I don't know, the bayonets were kind of not that good. I liked him at first as a beginner, and then as you evolve to be able to use a weapon in short range, it almost becomes useless to use a bayonet. So I think that's good. Collins, what did they do? Okay, so immersion. Okay, so they've improved VFX, which I think was a much needed thing because I felt like they did a great job with all the audio on Isanzo, but the big thing messed up on Isanzo was probably not having directed audio to being immersive. The game was great at being very realistic, but the immersiveness was probably not the best. Okay, so I like Dust Clouds. This seems like a fun idea. Crossplay. This is huge because a huge reason why the game wasn't popular. I mean, you have half players on Xbox and half players on, like, you have all of that. So now that they've made crossplay, I think that's way better than before. Um, this is just a map here. I would say probably better than I thought that this game was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be a more better graphic Isanzo, but they will play front, of course. I think the game looks really nice. I don't like how it's being released in 4 weeks. I think that's one of the things that I'm mad about. School's gonna be 3 weeks in, or no, weekend before, like after this game releases, like before this game releases. And guys, I gotta say it, I went from thinking I was gonna be playing Gallipoli all summer to now being the case where we don't get Gallipoli till almost fall. Like, this is interesting because I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I think this is one of the biggest mess ups probably in gaming history. I mean, it seriously went from releasing on May 21st before. I mean, you literally, guys, we went a whole summer without getting it. They went from saying after the change release date to early summer all the way to August 20th. When I thought they meant early summer, I thought they would have meant around a 3 week delay. Now I get that is my fault, but to say that and then go to August 20th. Now, sure, I think it probably wound up being worth it, but they ended up doing a ton of updates from what I know. What they did was just they did updates to the game before it released, which I don't think was the right decision. Wow, oh my gosh. I might buy Verdun actually, or Tannenberg. For $4, guys. Okay, this is your last chance to get these games, guys. I think Verdun is just gonna become never played again. I don't know. It's 11 years old at this point. Probably older than it's older than the average Roblox player. I mean, cause I don't know, cause Asanzo came out 4 years ago, and then I think for a 2022 slow pace shooter, I think they did great. But like, I don't know how. I'm kind of worried about like this company just giving up afterwards. I think because what do they do after this? I mean, I think that might be all I have to say, but let's see what the deal is on. Let's see all here. I love the World War One game series. It's awesome. So I mean, it's gonna be $30, guys. I mean, I think Asanzo was $30 originally. You can just buy the soundtrack. It's kind of nice. Yeah, it was $30. These games are always on sale, guys. Never buy it for the full price. Like, yes, you're giving a lot better support, probably through the developers. But geez Louise, guys, they go on sale every 2 weeks. So if you guys don't have any of these games yet, I think, not gonna lie, I think Tannenberg seems fun, but I really do want to get Verdun. I don't know. When does the sale end? Because I might just buy it right now. I have 452. I think that's enough to cover one of them. Okay. Alright, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. 64 player battles. I don't know, I think I'm worried about, like, ooh, I'm worried that Gallipoli goes on sale really early on again, because I kind of have a feeling it will, just to pick up the game's popularity. I don't know though. I mean, I might just. I mean, I'm probably not gonna buy the game for like a bit because I wasn't expecting it to be $30. Well, actually, I was, but it was. I don't know. I might be a few weeks after, so I don't know. Do I buy it on the release date? I think it's gonna be enough. We're actually gonna follow them. That's gonna be it.